Imagine this. You wake up in the dark, heart pounding, breath shallow. You saw something, felt something, knew something, and now it's gone. All that lingers is the residue of images that don't make sense. A staircase spiraling into the ocean, a clock melting into your hands, a child laughing as flames swallow the room around them. You sit in the stillness, shaken, then say it was just a dream. But Jung would say otherwise. He would look you in the eyes, not with comfort, but with quiet certainty, and whisper, that was a message. Not from the world, not from your phone, not from anyone out there trying to shape who you should be. Came from within, from the deepest part of you, the part that remembers who you were before the world taught you to forget. Carl Jung believed that dreams are not meaningless noise. They are not background static. They are signals, sacred echoes from the unconscious, mirrors. And if you know how to look into them, you will see something more raw, more real than anything you show in the daylight. Because here's the truth. The unconscious doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't speak in bullet points. It doesn't care what you said yesterday or how many people approved. It speaks in symbols, images that make no sense to the ego, but perfect sense to the soul. That staircase into the ocean. You're descending, deep, unprepared, into emotion you've buried. The melting clock. You're running out of time. Not out there. In here. Something inside you is being ignored, and it's decaying. And that child in the flames, that's you. Your innocence. Still laughing, because it doesn't yet understand what's burning. You don't wake from dreams because they're meaningless. You wake because you've glimpsed something you're not ready to face. You see, your waking life is carefully constructed, held together by stories you tell yourself about who you are, what matters, what you're allowed to feel. But dreams tear that scaffolding down. They don't ask for permission. They don't wait for you to be ready. They arrive with masks, with symbols, with shadows, and they tell the truth you're not telling yourself. Most people run from them. They say, it's nonsense, weird, just a dream. But Jung knew the secret. The weirder the dream, the closer it gets to truth. Because truth, real truth, doesn't come in straight lines. It comes disguised, wrapped in metaphor, dressed in dragons and dead relatives, in golden keys and locked rooms. Why? Because if it came in daylight language, your ego would reject it. But the dream knows how to speak around your defenses. It waits until you sleep. Then it slips in, and it speaks. So why does this matter? Because if you ignore the voice of your dreams long enough, you forget how to hear yourself. You start living on the surface. You make decisions from fear. You perform instead of feel. You chase things that don't matter, just to numb the ache that does. You feel lost, but you're not. You're just out of touch with the one part of you that never lies. The self, the soul, the unconscious, whatever you want to call it. It's the one thing in you that still knows who you are. And it speaks. Every night. Jung called dreams the royal road to the unconscious. But the road isn't easy. Because if you take it seriously, if you stop brushing it off, you'll start to feel something ancient stirring. You'll begin to remember, not facts, but symbols, motifs, patterns, like a language you once knew before you learned to only believe what you could measure. The goal isn't to decode dreams like puzzles. It's to form a relationship with them. To ask, why this image? Why now? What is this dream trying to show me that I've refused to see? Because the symbols don't come from nowhere. They are yours, shaped by your story, your fears, Your longing, they are the alphabet of your inner myth. A snake might be fear, or rebirth, or freedom. Only you can know, but only if you're brave enough to ask. So here's your challenge. Listen, keep a dream journal, draw the scenes, name the emotions. Don't just analyze, witness. Because when you begin to pay attention, the unconscious stops whispering and starts speaking clearly. And when it does, you'll see that your dreams weren't meaningless. They were messages, they were mirrors, and they were waiting for you. One day, you'll wake up from a dream. You won't dismiss it. You won't call it strange. You'll close your eyes again, smile slightly, and whisper, I hear you. Because the mirror never lied. It just waited for you to look. And now you do.